I know I've got you.
Inspirational. And that's how Martha Wash describes her new release, I've Got You. It sums up much of her career, she tells me. Well, would jam a bit at Baldwin High School. Baldwin has been her home for 25 years. Known for her powerful vocals in It's Raining Men, her spoken word made a splash of a different kind.
You heard my vocals, but you did not see me in the video.
The 1990 song, Gonna Make You Sweat, topped the charts, but Wash's image and name were excluded. She sued, won a settlement, and fellow musicians were thrilled.
Said, it's about time.
It's about time what?
That people are recognized for their work.
Martha began singing at the tender age of 3 years old. Her inspiration was her mom, and the only thing you heard in the Wash household, that was gospel. And at 13 years old, she went on to the church choir, and then from there, the world of music opened up to her. Aretha Franklin was her idol, but Wash's manager ushered words of wisdom she took to heart.
He said, I know you love Aretha Franklin, and you wanted to sound like her. He said, but start developing your own style.
Now Wash uses her style as the spokesperson for a group helping adults and children with autism.
I wanted to help through song, to inspire, to uplift, to make them feel good, make them smile.
Judy Martin, News 12 Long Island. Great Neck's Nikki Blonsky got one at 17 as the lead in Hairspray opposite John Travolta. She won the Critics' Choice Award.
And I just remember immediately the tears.
I sat down with Blonsky here at Village School. An alternative education, she says, helped her grow artistically.
They're slowly taking you out of the, womb almost and letting you grow.
She starred in Sweeney Todd, and then her teacher, Dr. Levy, suggested the French opera Carmen.
She said, oh no, you're trying out. And I said, well, okay, for a background. And she said, no, you're trying out for Carmen.
Favorite tune from Carmen?
Favorite tune? Oh, the habanera. Has to be. Has to be the habanera.
A couple of notes. Oh, if these walls could talk, you would hear a lot about Nikki, but you'd also hear literary prose and lots of music and inspiration from some of Nikki's favorite teachers, like Steve Goldberg.
He has the biggest heart, and...
The biggest heart? He's right over here. Come here, Steve.
He is. He's right here.
So now you get to tell Steve, what did you do to this girl?
This is a dream. Full school spirit, ridiculous talent, kindness.
Nikki also credits her parents' love for music. They also infused the idea of self-acceptance, a lesson she shared in the TV series Huge.
This is what a lot of America looks like. Stop judging people for what they look like. I don't want to try and be somebody else because I'm having too much fun being me.
Judy Martin, News 12 Long Island. The 1992 World War II thriller Shining Through, oddly enough, has Long Island roots. It was based on a novel written by Susan Isaacs. The Sands Point author also penned Compromising Positions. It also made it to the big screen, her first of 12 bestsellers.
When people in Iceland are reading your novel, it's a great feeling. And so from my first novel on, I had a career. This is Japanese.
Her book cabinet reveals a cornucopia of translations, the fruits of a writing career which began at 17 magazine, led her to political speechwriting, and finally the art of the novel, all while raising 2 kids.
My kid had just gone off to nursery school, and I had 3 hours to write.
Time she cherished, developing mysterious characters and storylines of intrigue. This Wallen Isaacs home reads like a history of her more than 3 decades of work, from novels to film, her subject matter steeped in mystery, and she's had some helpful inspiration along the way. Isaacs has been married to white-collar criminal defense attorney Elkin Abramowitz for 42 years, fodder for her mystery novels.
From going to court and seeing him in action, from talking to the FBI agents and the IRS agents.
But ultimately, she says the makeup of those characters come from within.
That's the only thing you own as a writer, is your own voice.
So what
Artist Linda Stein made headlines when she ejected filmmaker Sacha Cohen, who created Borat, from her art gallery.
Very demeaning.
She objected to his portrayal of women as weak. Women's issues and passion the East Hampton natives' work.
Strength and womanhood can work together.
Stein's work was influenced by Long Island painter Miriam Shapiro, who back in the 1970s broke the gender barrier in the art world.
It was she who said that women can work large, they can work strong.
Linda Stein's abstract sculptures are anything but small and dainty. They're large and embedded with materials like metal, wood, and blades, conveying a message of power and protection, an inner strength she would call upon on September 11th. The towers were still standing when Stein ran hand in hand with her colleagues right up Church Street. And that feeling of fear and chaos stayed with her for a good year. But soon after that, she launched a new art period, the Knights of Protection. Stein created wearable art to call attention to the attributes of masculinity and femininity.
It is performance art, but you see, it's empowering for both men and women.
These gladiator-type warriors emerged from the images of the towers and the protective superhero figure, Wonder Woman.
She converted the bad guys, she protected the community, and she never killed. This is the spirit of my sculpture.
Judy Martin, News 12 Long Island.